And our last story today is from Malawi, which has frozen exports of precious minerals and gemstones. The Southeast African country has also decided not to issue new licenses and permits to companies. The government claims this will help to sanitize the mining sector and to boost the country's economic standing. Malawi has significant deposits of minerals, including rubies, sapphire, bauxite, and coal. But unlike its neighbours, the nation is yet to maximise the full potential of its mineral deposits. Our next report gets you all the details.
Malawi has banned the exports of gemstones and precious minerals. It has also stopped issuing new mineral export licenses and permits to companies. This is to enhance its regulatory framework and boost the country's economic growth. In a statement published on social media, Malawi's mining minister has said that it had imposed a restriction on the export of all the minerals with immediate effect. He noted that the ban had been imposed to allow the country to sanitize the mining sector. He further said that the ministry would be undertaking reforms to bring in more efficiency and transparency in the Mineral Rights Administration, and added that the reforms would be carried out within a period of 21 days. The move came after the country's Vice President, Michael Usi, reportedly ordered to review all the existing contracts. This followed revelations that precious gemstones were reportedly being exported at undervalued prices and was costing the government millions in lost revenue. Now, Malawi has significant mineral deposits of uranium, rubies, sapphires, bauxite, coal, graphite, rare earth minerals, phosphates and limestone. But unlike its neighbours, the southern African nation has yet to maximize its full potential. Malawi's minerals industry has reportedly contributed only 3.5% to the national income in 2023, while it accounts for only about 1% of the country's GDP. The southern African country has relied mainly on agriculture, with tobacco being its biggest source of foreign exchange. But in recent years, landlocked Malawi has sought billions of dollars in unpaid taxes and royalties from foreign companies. Since mid-2022, it has demanded over $309 billion from Columbia Gem House, a US-based gemstone company. This is to compensate for the rubies exported from Malawi over the past decade. The IMF has said that the amount claimed from the US company is nearly 30 times the debt-laden country's GDP. Yet, despite the government trying to crack down on the foreign companies, nearly 3/4 of the 24 million population of the country continues to live in extreme poverty. They continue to suffer from high inflation, food insecurity and climate change, with no sight of their woes coming to an end. According to the World Bank, if Malawi capitalizes on the growing demand for green minerals such as graphite and titanium, its mining sector could generate up to $30 billion in exports between 2026 and 2040, which could help it uplift its population out of poverty. But will the Malawian government do so? Only time will tell.
We're calling the show Vantage. We hope you like what we put together for you. Touted as the minimum defense from that video. India's neighbours were the first to send the special edition of Vantage live from the White House throughout this week. Yes, Hindu Mandir we're on our way to Tel Aviv. Pretty measure, but it's also the perfect way to drive.
I don't think
Prime Minister of Bhutan, Sherin Tagwe. Welcome to
60% of the world's
office. Prime Minister Modi did the iron.
We were actually
How are you doing? How do you like? It's been 1 year since that meeting. Iron bars separate you from the outside. Out the vote effort. Trump had, it says, and at $4.3 trillion. 300 billion by 2030. That's what we need to tackle climate change.